Hey guys, it's OC. I'm here to give a club review of the new Ping I230 iron. It's a new iron that's going to be replacing the old Ping I210. It's going to be coming out this week. It's an iron that, in initial thoughts, looks really good on the eye. Something that Ping haven't historically been that good at, producing that performance iron that looks lovely. But they are up in their game in the recent years. And again, looking at this on initial thoughts, it looks lovely. They're going with a premium feel and sound, so it's going to be interesting to see when it's hitting it, how it feels off the face and what the sound of it's like as well. They're also gone with saying that they've got the lowest centre of gravity in the head. What that will do is produce a bit of distance, which is going to be interesting to see, because you're almost looking for this sort of iron for the gapping of the iron to be perfect and not too dissimilar in terms of numbers. So hoping to see consistency with numbers when hitting them with a 7 iron. So we'll be interested to see how that comes up. Also with the clubs, they've got that white line that got across the bottom groove, which they do with many of their irons. It's something so basic but works so well. It just really does help you set up to the ball, and you can almost see when it's closed or open, and it just looks good as well. So again, they're sticking with that, which is great. Also, something that's going to be interesting, hopefully I'm going to get a chance to go outside and have a go with, is they're saying within the irons they're going to be able to perform just as well in the wet as well. So it'll be interesting to see when I go outside, when the sun comes down, it gets a bit of dew on the ground, how they go out and perform off the grass when it's a little bit wet. So I'm interested to see that, but I'm going to be comparing them against my current irons, which are TaylorMade P760s, and seeing how they come up against them. So enjoy the rest of the video, and hopefully we're going to see what the performance is like of the new Ping I230 iron.
So again, this is a club I've only just picked up. I haven't even necessarily had a practice with it, just a couple of swings. It's a club that filled me with confidence straight away. Just the way it sits behind the ball, it looks lovely. Yeah, it's a club that I really liked hitting. The feel of it was amazing, and I like the sound as well, which hopefully later on you're going to be able to see. And it does have that bit of forgiveness in the club that any golfer, like I say, needs. And you could just tell, even when it didn't quite strike it out the middle, it was still going relatively well. And it'd be interesting to see in the next slide if I've gained any distance with it. But it certainly felt like I was hitting that a little bit harder. So reviewing the data from the GC2, we can see that I've gained a little bit more ball speed, which is always good. I've lost a little bit of backspin, which could be good and bad sort of thing, depending on the player, but I have definitely lost 300 revolutions of backspin. I've hit the ball relatively, maybe slightly straighter, with a little bit more peak height. The carry distance has gone up 3 yards, but what you can see, and again, this is going to be an iron, like I say, you want consistent gapping. If you look at my ones, I've only sort of hit every shot between 4 yards. With the Ping I230, the number's a little bit more spread, where I've hit 165 to 171, so it's almost 6 yards. So the consistent gapping isn't quite as good with the Ping I230 as it was with my P760. So after trying them on the simulator, I wanted to take them outside and take them on the grass and see how they felt off there, and almost be able to hear that noise outside off the face and how they felt. The grass wasn't as wet as I'd like, so it's hard to give an indication on if those grooves really do work in the wet, but I did really like trying them outside, and again, hopefully you can hear on the video what they sound like.
I think from what I've seen, these are going to be so popular this year from in the Ping range. They don't just offer you that feel, but they give you that forgiveness that any golfer needs. So I can see many golfers, certainly their lower handicapper golfers, even those mid-range handicap golfers, to have a try with these because they're beautiful. And you look at my numbers, they're all pretty much been improved ever so slightly. And I tried it with exactly the same shaft that I have in my irons, which were custom fitted to me, and length and everything like that. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment and see what you think of the video. But many thanks and goodbye.